So, I thought I'd show this, which is Octave Mandolin, which I've been working on for quite some time now, and it's finally finished, and I'm really pleased with it. I was slightly worried that I was taking on a project that was too big, basically. Being an octave mandolin, of course, has 8 strings and 4 courses, which means there's quite a lot of string pressure, both on the neck and on the body. So presented some interesting problems, and but I think I came out doing all right. I'll go through it and just explain what I've done and what I've used. It has cherry body, top, sides and back, and I used X bracing inside it, and it's flat as a pancake, which I'm really pleased about. I was worried that the string pressure would warp the top. I managed to get that right. The neck is cherry wood with a strip of beech running down the center there for added strength. Headstock is slotted, sorry about the bad light in here, but slotted headstock with a faceplate of mahogany with a square of maple, just to make it a little more interesting. And on the reverse, it's, well, the reverse, it's maple with a matching piece of mahogany. It's got a rosewood fretboard with no position markers. They are little maple dots running down the side, just so I can find my way around. And the nut is bone, so I felt it really needed that, and also because of the double strings, it need a bit of strength. So there's only 2 millimeters between each string, so there's not a lot of material between them. And my 0 fret as usual, and the bridge is a piece of flamed birch. It's a bit too small to really show off the flame there, with some bone on top for both sound and strength, of course, and with my usual little fretboard ending there. It's got a French polish on it, and I'm really pleased. This is definitely my best job at the French polish so far, so pleased with that. It's about 7 layers or something, so it's fairly thin, which should help. This, by the way, is just a piece of leather, because just to dampen the strings down there a bit, they tend to ring along. It's got reasonably, compared to the actual body size, it's got quite a thick body. This is obviously quite a small body, so I was a little worried about the volume in it, but it's got plenty for me, and it's not too singy. Now, an octave mandolin, if you don't know, it's basically 1 octave below a regular mandolin. I made this one a short scale, so it's got the 510 millimeter scale. So for an octave mandolin, it's on the short end of the scale, which means you got less string tension, but also a little more bass response. like that. It takes away the sort of raspiness you sometimes get from longer necked octave mandolins or bazookas. So it just, I felt, warms it up a little bit. I didn't use a truss rod for this one, which is maybe a little bit of gamble, but it seems to be holding up. The strings are a tiny bit high, excuse me, but it's got more to do with the bridge. Needs to be lowered a tiny bit, but then I like that you can dig in a bit as well and still not having a lot of string noise going on. So that's it. It's my cherrywood octave mandolin. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.